What's going on, everybody? The Gamehuntah channel. This is with another tip and tricks of Clash of Clans. Today I'm talking about raids and attacking your neighbors. Basically, this is a PvP video. One of the reasons that I was so successful at the beginning, I started playing just a couple days ago, is because of the fact that I was able to control and protect my resources since the beginning. Alright, I remember you guys probably saw my previous video with a city layout, how to protect your resources and the actually which buildings you have to protect. And after that, well, I'm an aggressive player. Every time that I play games like this, I like to be aggressive. I like to attack my neighbors and get some loot, and that's the only way to grow fast in pretty much all these games. A lot of people like to play more defensive, and I understand, because probably they don't have much free time. I don't really have much free time, but you know what, this game is on my iPad and I carry my iPad everywhere, so I can always have a second or two to take a look and see what's going on in my town, right? So first of all, first rule, if you're gonna be attacking your enemies, you need to make sure that you have enough storage, okay? Because remember, you're gonna be getting a lot of loot from those attacks, and you have to be able to use, or at least keep, those resources that you stole, okay? Otherwise it's completely useless. Why are you gonna be sacrificing your troops if you're not gonna be able to store all the resources after the raid, correct? So that's number one. See, I'm almost at the maximum capacity right now, unfortunately, but anyway, I got all my builders worker. Really busy at the moment, so I don't really care. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna probably show you a couple of replays in this mini tutorial on way to attack, but let's go number one, to the barracks. I have 3 barracks in different levels: level 2, level 3, level 4. Why those barracks are in different levels, I will explain you right now. The reason is because I don't need to have all the barracks at the same level. I don't need to build all kind of units in every barracks. So for example, in the cheap one, which is level 2, I can produce my barbarians and I can produce my archers, right? In my barrack level 3, I can produce my goblins, because this one require barracks level 3. And in my barracks level 4, I can produce giants, okay? That's the reason. So I can assign different barracks for different production of different troops. So that way you can have a lot of troops at the same time, and you don't need to spend that much resources upgrading all your barracks. Because for example, if I want to upgrade this barrack for level 2, it's not that expensive right now. It's 2500 elixir, but it's gonna take 2 hours, man. So and during that time you're not gonna be able to use it to build troops, so it's kind of like a no-no. So that's why it's important. Right now my town hall is level 4, so that allows me to have 3 barracks, and that's what I'm doing. And the other thing that you have to do is having some army camps. I got 2 army camps. The maximum capacity of troops that I can hold right now is 60, 30 in each. I'm not talking about I'm not gonna talk about number of troops. I will say capacity, because this is what happened. Most of the troops are going to be using 1 housing space, as you can see the screen, okay? That's the barbarian, sorry, also 1, and the goblin, also 1. But if you're going over here in barracks 4, you can see that the giants also is using 5 housing space. So it's going to be using the space of 5 goblins, so 5 barbarians, or 5 archers. So keep that in mind, okay? That's what is important, to have those army camps up and running. Why 2? Well, like I say, I need more space, and if I want to upgrade this one, for example, it's going to cost me way too much, and it's going to take 3 hours, and I don't have the time for that to wait, because I want to be able to play and raid as much as I can during my free time, right? So I got my troops ready, the army is full. Okay, let's talk real quick about the troops that I'm using. I'm gonna be using the barbarian. The barbarian, remember, is gonna be attacking every building. every ground building. Okay, and remember, once you start attacking somebody, you completely lose control of your troops. Okay, your troops are going to be attacking wherever building they're destined to attack. This one is going to attack anything, right? The archer, cancel. The archer is going to attack any building ground of air. Okay, it doesn't matter if it's a storage building or it's a defensive building. It's going to go for anything. Now here's the tricky part. We got the goblin. The goblin goes for resources building, and they do double the damage. That's why it's so important to have goblins for raid at the beginning. Okay, and also it's a really fast troop. Look at that, 32 speed. It's really fast. it's really cheap, 25 elixir, and the damage is not that great, but considering the fact that it's so cheap and they do such a good job during raids, that is one of the troops that you're going to be using a lot. In this case, I think I got 35 ready in my army and ready to go. And the giant is going to be targeting defensive buildings. So it's going to be the one that you're gonna, I mean, once that you deploy the giant is going to go straight for the first defensive unit that is in front of him. So see, it's not like I just start deploying units and madness. No, you need to be very strategic. Let's go into a game. Let's go a PvP game. Okay, wow. Okay, it's gonna cost me 110. Doesn't matter. Let's take a look. Okay, first of all, we're gonna disregard this one right away. I have 30 seconds to choose if I want to attack this one or if I want to move to another one. Every time that I change to another one, I'm gonna continue spending those 110 gold. Why I'm not going for this one? Look at the available loot. It's nothing. 1700 in elixir and 500 in gold. I'm not gonna waste my time. Let's go for another one. What is this? It's not that great. 2000 elixir. Not the best, probably. I can probably go for something better. Oh, this one got 7,000 and 4,000. And this one is pretty cool because the guy forgot to put any defensive building. I mean, they had some defensive building close to their base, but look, he's exposing all the resources right now. Do you know what? Let's go for this one, and we're gonna start right away with the goblins. I'm gonna use the archers right now to be able to destroy the towers. And look at that! This is madness. The guy decided to put all the. Oh, hold on. We got some difficulties. It's a little slow. Anyway, so my goblins are having a fest right now. Now I'm gonna deploy my defensive giants. Nice, because my giants are gonna go against the cannons. But the damage is already done. I'm already stole all the resources. Look at that. Available loot. How much? 800, 700? I'm already take care of that. And the archer have so much range that they can continue looting from distance. Again, this is a common mistake that people do. They decide to build their base and surround. I mean, they forget to protect the most important building, which are the resources one, right? He put the barracks so far away. He could have used those barracks to block probably the base instead of just constructing those corners. Yeah. Anyway, we still were able to obtain a perfect score, and it's a really good loot. Really good loot. Now that I'm part of the league, when you reach a 400 in experience, you're part of the league, and then every attack that you have has a bonus. In this case, I got plus 400 in gold, plus 400 in elixir. So, very successful. The only problem is that we are completely full, and this is not good. You see, we got too much gold, and we are overflowing in gold. At this point, we have to do something. All my builders are working and busy. Oh, this one is gonna finish in 5 minutes. So that's great. This one, see? Then I'm gonna start building something with the required gold. So it's gonna be more. I'm gonna be able to spend that. So let's start training some troops. Let's get this ready for the next attack, and the troops get regenerated really fast. So that's what I'm saying. I really strongly recommend you to be an aggressive player. It's a no-brainer. 25. Let's go over here. My archers. Oh, sorry about that. archers. I got 36. Gonna probably have 12 of this. I love those archers a lot. I know they're expensive, but you know what? They do the job. And that should do it. Yep. Let me show you a replay for another battle, so you guys can take a look again. The Terminator, we just killed a guy. Carito, this one. Let's take a look. We got 400 trophies in this one. Again, see, he has a decent base, but he forgot to cover the top of the north part of the area. So you guys can see, I can easily use my archers to reach for defensive units. And once that we destroy the first one, is when the goblin madness begins. You start deploying all your goblins. You need to deploy all the troops at the same time. That's the beauty. So then you can use some troops, like the barbarians and mid-shield. The barbarians receive all the damage, and the goblins do all the dirty job. See? It is no match. The mortar probably will be a lot more effective. It has some extra walls. That's the kind of defensive buildings that you have to protect. You know, a decent amount of loot in this one, 7,000 or something in gold. Let me hurry up this one. Fast speed, blah, blah, blah. It looks like Benny Hill, but that's the way it is. Nice. Anyway, fellas, I hope you guys are enjoying this video. It was a really quick mini tutorial about how to attack, how to manage your troops, and how to be an aggressive player. You need to be careful. You need to choose wisely what kind of troops are you going to be using in each attack, and where and how to attack. Remember, every layout is different. Every base is different. So it's going to be like a new adventure. Okay, fellas? This is the Game Hunter channel. If you like my video, please like it, subscribe, comment, and share. I will see you in the next one. Take it easy, fellas.